I'm Kelby Phillips.
And I'm Abbie Phillips.
The horse I'm going to be showing's name is Duel's Lucky Charm. He's owned by JV6. He's a horse I've had him his whole career. Got lucky and won the Snaffle bit on him. Had a lot of success on him. This will be the third year that I've shown him in the World's Greatest. First year I believe we was third, and last year we tied for second on.
I'm showing Bedhead Cat. He's owned actually by my dad, David Burnshaw. And Kelby showed him as a 3-year-old and had a lot of success on him, and as a Derby horse. And then I took him over as a 5-year-old and started learning how to show. And I showed him in the World's Greatest a couple times. The second time I made the finals on him. And then he got crippled after that, so I actually haven't rode him for 2 years, and I just broke him out to give it another go.
So today, basically, like with this horse, I know him pretty well, like inside and out, so there's just a few small things that I want to kind of keep on his mind and keep on my mind preparing for it. I probably just gonna jog him around, warm him up, and then work a cow on him. Just make sure he's rating and listening to me and where I can point, because he's so cowy and wants to take over, which is a good thing, but I still want to know that if he gets in a jam, I can pick him up and take him off, and just little simple things, basically, just making reassuring some stuff. To me, he's just a really solid all-around horse. I don't feel like he's gonna cheat me anywhere, hopefully not, but so far, like, he's just been solid. And every time, like, you take him and show him, he always steps up and he's better than what he is at home. He usually doesn't give me a real confident feeling at home, but he always steps up and shows whenever we go show. The last time I showed him was at the Stallion Stakes. This year they moved it. It was in August, I believe, and I showed him in the Bridal Spectacular there and actually won it on him. And that was the last time I've shown him, and I haven't taken him to any schooling shows. We took him home and swam him. He's been sound, solid, but I didn't feel like he's trained. He just kind of needs to be tuned up. So for World's Greatest Horseman, to me, a horse has to be solid in all 4 events. Normally we don't rope on any of our horses at any of our other major events. This is the only competition we rope, so that kind of throws in a little bit of a kicker for most of us that don't rope year round. But I think it takes a really special individual to be able to go compete and feel like you have a chance to win at it. I mean, now it's gotten so tough, they got to be really good in all 4 events. It's not used to the first time I seen it, you could be good in a couple events and have a little hiccup in one and still make the finals, but now I think there's 61, 62 entries or something this year. With that many entries and they only take 10 horses back, you're not going to be able to have a weak event.
And Abbie, what's your game plan today?
Well, yesterday was the first time I've been down the fence in 2 years and on him, and he was really good, so Kelby just told me that I need to just make sure he's soft and listening to me more, and yeah, it's going like that. Some of his good qualities are the cutting, and He can go down the fence. I would say the weakest event is probably the reining. He's not as strong as reiners as some of these other ones, so I have to be good in the other 3 events for sure. But for the most part, he's just an all-around good horse.
Greatest horseman.
I love the 4 events, and it's one of my favorite shows that I've ever been to. I just like the crowd and the electricity that the crowd brings, and you have the best of the best horses and cowboys all competing there. And the 4 events, the roping always throws in a loop, and I've always liked to rope, so I think it's a lot of fun. There's a good group of girls this year that are competing too, but I'm just, like I said, I'm glad there's other girls competing, but I just like to know that you're competing with the top horsemen of our industry.
All right. So, Kelby, how did your horse feel today?
I was really happy with him. Like he felt like he was locked in with me and the cow. And I just worked on a few little things, making sure he's standing up, because he's so cowy and wants to get in there. I just want to make sure, because he may shut me off where I can't get up and around a cow, so I just want to make sure I can pick him up and go up and around that cow to turn him. So today he felt really good.
He was a little strong today. Yesterday we had a faster cow, and I kind of wanted to see what he was going to do after being off so long, and it was good, so just had to work on backing him off the cow and make sure he was listening to me. And but yeah, I was happy with him overall.
Yeah, so we're gonna just keep working them, going at them, and just keep trying to prepare them and get them as confident as we can here in the next few days, because we move in, I believe, Sunday, so the show's fixing to crank up. We don't have much time left, so I guess we're just gonna try to get them as confident and prepared as we can the next couple days.